Hi and welcome. My name is Dana Whiston and I'm going to show you some of the key features of staff planning in Staffcloud today. So Staffcloud is a really versatile tool and it can be adapted to numerous use cases. Therefore, I'm just going to show you a few basic examples of the staff planning feature. Let's have a look at a very basic project. In this example, we have a project called Hospital Shifts July, as you can see at the top here. And just below that, we can see the event and its date and time. Now, underneath that, we can find what we call functions in Staffcloud. This might be different shifts or different jobs. In this case, we have a function called nurse and one called support staff. As you can see, one nurse is already assigned, but I still need one more person in the nurse role and one in the support staff role. So I go to my list of available employees on the right and I click on someone and I drag them across. Now I can see straight away that this staff member is not qualified as a nurse. How do I see that? Well, first of all, there's this little symbol of a person and an X. And if I try to assign this person to the role anyway, I get this warning. So I cancel because I don't want someone unqualified in the nurse role and I drag them to the support staff role instead. Here they are qualified and I can see I have no problem assigning them. So let's try this staff member instead. And I can see when I drag them across that there are no icons on either side. This means they are qualified for both roles and I can assign them to the nurse function. Once I'm happy with my choice, I click on Assign on the right here and I can see that my staff members have changed from grey to blue. Now the blue color signifies that they have been notified of their assignment either via email or in the Staffcloud app, and they can now confirm or decline the assignment. Once a staff member confirms their assignment, their bar will turn green. So here we actually have two projects open. You can see it says projects 2. And this is useful if you want to schedule staff across several locations or departments, for example, which you have allocated to projects. In this case, we're assuming that we are a business who owns both a restaurant and a club, and we would like to schedule our staff members across both locations. As you can see, we are still missing someone for the late shift in the club on Friday night. So I will just pick this staff member who has been assigned to the restaurant on Saturday, and I drag them to the Friday night shift in the club. Once I click Assign, the employee is notified that their assignment has changed and that they no longer work in the restaurant on Saturday, but rather in the club on Friday, and then they can confirm or decline this change. So in this project, we're going to assign several people to a function at once. For this event, there are two different jobs, and we can see that the construction crew is still missing 4 staff members. So I select 4 employees on the right here. Then I click on the bar for the construction crew and I assign provisionally. Now all employees are added to this function. And again, if I'm happy with my choice, I can now click on Assign and notify them of their assignment. As I have mentioned throughout, staff members are notified when they are assigned or when their assignment changes, for example. However, you can also contact them individually, and you do that by clicking on the menu next to their name and then choosing the envelope icon. Now here I can type in my subject, my message. Let's do that quickly. And then I can choose whether the staff member is notified in their employee app, which is the inbox option, by email or text message, In the same way, I can choose whether they get sent an email signature, for example. I can attach some files if I like, and then I can send it, and I can see the message is now successfully scheduled for sending. And in the same way, I can contact anyone within a certain function, which in this case is just one person, but it could also be more. I can contact people within the event. And if my project has more than one event, for example, I can also contact anyone within the project. So with that, I hope I have given you some insight into what Staffcloud can do. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions.